Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel again. Today I'm going to show you this very powerful tool. It's called Windsurf, presented by Codium. This is a Agentic IDE, which in a simple way to describe it is that it can automate all the programming procedures and provide you with an additional boost of productivity. So I'm going to show you now is how to use it to maintain your GitHub repository and to gain additional efficiency. So let's get on with it. Before we start, I created this GitHub account. It is fresh, it has nothing in it. Before you use it to interact with your GitHub account and also the repository, you need to set up the credential. Like I said, change the associated Git account to email address and so on. And also mention my username. It will change the configuration, so it will be ready to go. So the first command I'm going to try to use is this one, which I stopped some time ago, just a few minutes ago. I'm going to ask, can you create a repo called chatbot? It will process my prompt, and with the model is called Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Let's see what it says. Okay, it will help me to create this directory. And let's accept. Okay, it's not okay, so it changes to another prompt. Yes, let's see. Okay. Now commit to repo. Yeah, so you see it will create a README file and commit to my GitHub account. Let's see if it works. Okay, so basically every time when you accept its suggestion to run a specific command with GitHub, it will show also the results and a short summary, right? One suggestion is that you already see that I click the accept all changes after it shows all the information. My suggestion is that you always click accept the changes, then run the different command or accept the running of that command. I think it will be more logical. Okay, so anyway, let's refresh the page. Let's see if we already have our repository. Okay, let's see. Okay, I do not see. Sorry, go to the wrong place. No, I do not have anything yet. Let me ask. I do not see new repo in my account. Okay, so I guess this step I cannot automate, so I'm going to make it here. I'm going to say it's called chatbot public. Okay. Okay, now I think it is created. So I'm going to say now I have chatbot repo created in GitHub. Please commit the change. Because I think it created a README file. Let's go to make it in our repository. and still it will show step-by-step instructions and also summary. Let's refresh and see if we already have such file. Okay. There is an authentication issue. I need the authentication. Let me try to use authentication code. I think I'm going to get here. And let me check. I should. Okay. Setting, developer setting. Target setting. Developer setting. Generate new token. Personal access token. Classic token. Generate new token. Classic. Okay, I'm going to allow all the functionality. And we can generate a token for demonstration purpose. I think 1 day would be enough. Generate token. Okay, node test. Let's try again. Okay, now I have this token. After the test, I'm going to delete it. Okay. Now let's try again. I think we'll be fine at this moment. Yeah, push successful. So let's refresh. Let's go to our repo, to the chatbot. Yeah, now we have this empty file, okay, written by the program, the IDE, and we get it, okay. So now let's create a very simple program, okay. So let's create a simple program using Streamlit to chat with local Ollama. Make sure user can choose available model. It should not be so complicated, right? Now it is going to create first of all the requirements dependencies, and we are going to see some generation here. I want to mention one thing for you. Because I'm creating a very simple workflow, a simple application, I do not need to consider a lot of guardrail about my prompt. But if you develop a very complicated structure, you always need to be more careful about checking the proposed changes and if you want to proceed or not, and which kind of file you allow it to change or you do not allow it to change. Okay, so I'm going to allow it just to speed up. I think it has already finished the programming and push the file. Okay, it has created the chat inference application, made 2 files, updated readme. So now we can run it in local environment. Also, let's check in our GitHub. Okay, you see, we already have a very comprehensive README file about this application. It says it will chat with local Ollama, select the available model, and so on. Yeah, all looks good. And how to clone the repo, install dependencies, and run it with this command. Okay, so let's try in our environment. As I said, always, if you see the highlight, accept or reject, better to check it before you run the command here. And whenever some part of the code or the file is highlighted, which means that you have the choice to accept or reject the proposed change. Okay, so let's try this application. Unable to process. Let me see. It says fatal error. Okay, let's see. Maybe we need to. Okay, I'll ask it. Install dependencies and run the app. Okay, so in this way, I do not need to go to PowerShell to insert different commands. It will run it for me. First of all, installing the dependencies. Okay, it will also show you this output. And it's also nicely structured, so it does not occupy the whole window. It's very nicely designed. And you are also going to see the status. It is running. Okay, I think finished. Now we're going to run. Let's run this application. Yeah, now we have this app shown in our browser. Yes, this is the model available in my environment. I'm going to ask how to learn coding. Yeah. Well, and you can see there these small signs as the user, as a bot, are very nicely chosen and put here. And we can see this is the result we get from the local large language model inferencing. So it looks good. The app is working, right? So which means that we, first of all, we manually created this repo. We ask it to generate a sample README file, and I work on the application, let it create it, test, and push it to our GitHub, and we test it. It is okay. So for now, I think we already closed a small loop of the work. So at this moment, you could further change the README file. For example, let me say that please make the README file more engaging. So it will update it, give some suggestions, and you can accept the change and push commit. Yeah, it actually did a lot of changes. I'll accept all, accept. Again, if you want to be more prudent, you should check every change. Okay, this is only for demonstration purpose. I'm going to go as fast as I can. Now, you see it adds some emoji. I think the display is more user-friendly. Let's refresh. Okay, it's very nice. Now you can see also the Python package requirements, Streamlit version, Ollama, and you see there are some features and quick start. Okay, let's try this Ollama link. It's working. Yeah, very good. Because sometimes if you do not specify the URL or the link that you want to put here, sometimes it will be a random link. Sometimes it does not work. So everything looks perfect, and also some pro tips. Okay. Yeah, it also mentioned that you can pull some models, which are, I think, are most cited models in Olama. I'm not sure. And also, it mentions you can contribute to the project, and this is available under MIT license. Let me see if it has a license. No. So let's see. Add MIT license. Okay. So it will generate the license file, and we can put it in our repo. You see, this is an agentic workflow in code editing, execution of commands, and now also interaction with GitHub. Everything is agentic workflow, right? So you can see it's a step-by-step, it's well organized, and always ask a user to give the final decision. This is super important because imagine if everything now is automatic, without a guardrail, without human intervention. I think the agentic workflow can do everything or anything. Let's refresh page. Yes, we have the license. License file is MIT. Okay, good. And also mention the user and the year. Okay, looks good. Okay, so we finished the first task I want to share with you. Build an app, complete all the documentation, push to the repository. And now, because as you saw, I cannot create a repo directly from the command, so I'm going to create another one. I'm going to create with the same username. I think .github.io. I think this is going to be the page where I create my personal web page, right? So I say I created a repo as please design my personal web page. Be creative and mention multiple links. If not available, use placeholder. And we click enter. Okay, it starts to create personal websites. Let's accept. Let's just take a look into the detail here. Okay. First of all, it clones the repository. Okay, it is working. Index HTML. I think we should be getting ready because this web page will be used to view our personal page. At this moment, it is not available, but soon it will. Okay, the file is created. Let's take a quick look. Okay, it is all designed for this web page. Okay, by the sheer amount, the sheer count of the lines here, I think it is not a bad start. Let's come back and see here. Okay, it will also create a CSS file with a modern, clean design. Okay, sounds good. Let's see. Okay. This is very, very comprehensive, right? So how much time do you spend to write 300 lines of code to make the UI good? Okay, so now we continue. It will suggest you to do the rest. Okay, we'll go to commit. I think there will be no problem. And we're going to push it. This time I accepted all the changes before I run the commands. I think we're clean now. And let's see. Okay. It also give a summary about the key aspects, like modern design, section, technical features, links, integrations. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, first of all, the files are here. Okay, it looks good. And let's try the web page. I think it will take some time. Okay, usually 2 to 3 minutes. So while we are waiting, I think we can start to put the prompts to help us to change the layout of our GitHub page. Okay, now help me make my GitHub page engaging, show all stats, plots about activities, make sections, show social links, YouTube channel links, if NA, use placeholder. Okay, I think we are pretty comprehensive here. Okay, let's leave it here for a moment. Come back to the web page. Now it's not showing anything. Let's see. Okay, we have our index HTML. We're doing the Steven test to GitHub.io. There does not seem to be much problem. No, it's not working. Let me check. Let me check if we have something additional we need to do. Okay. Don't recall. Let's try again. No. With the full documentation. Let's see. Yeah, we have done that. Okay, let's try again. Not working. Let's check. I think settings. Let's see pages. No verified domains. Okay, it might be the reason. Let's try. Sorry, I do not remember because last time I created the web page was some times ago. Domain is not properly defined. Okay, sorry. Let's try again. Okay. IP address. It's not the problem. Okay, let's save this command for a moment here. Okay. Let's see. I open the 404. Let's see if it can debug. 404 issue. Okay, let's see what's wrong with it. Okay, so the issue is that we do not have the README file. Okay, I'll just take out this command in case. Just in case we need it later. Let's try to follow it. Okay, so now we have this README file. We accept everything. Okay, and push to our repo here. Yes. Now I think we also going to have a README file. Okay, good. Created a README file. No, it is not shown here. Let me try again. Main has recently pushes. Okay. Can verify if commit success. The best way is to check here, and it will be very fast, comprehensive to show you if there's some commits on the way, or okay, it says everything is done. Okay, let's try. It suggests me to open the web page. I think nothing shows. Okay, let me see. Connection seems okay. It's still showing for error. Okay, so it will analyze. Setting. Okay, maybe it's this problem. Okay, sorry. I think this might be the issue because I should. No, sorry. The repository should be renamed like this, and yes. Let me try. I may be wrong. Let me test it. Repository name. Let me try. Yeah, this should be the names. I think .io. Yes. And let's try. What am I doing with Steven test the GitHub IO? Compare and pull request. No, let's just ignore it for one moment. Okay, now you can see I made a mistake because the repository should be named as this: username.github.io, and then you refresh, you have everything. Okay, I'm going to share with it. Okay, I made a mistake. Now the correct repo name is updated. Please check. So in this way, I just want the IDE is in line with my current changes without getting the conflicts if I need to update something else. Okay. So Okay. Please do the updates about the page, make it more engaging. Right, so I already have this one, right? Home, about, project, blog, and the context, right? Seems much better than my current version. My current version in the GitHub or my YouTube channel now is much simpler than this one. Very good. Make it more engaging. Let's try it. Sorry. Let me see if the folder name, yeah, the folder name is right. Okay. Unsaved file. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, so inside of the repo, I see compare and pull. Why? So I think there may be some conflict or delay of the change. Okay, we have two branches. So we're seeing the commit pull. We initiate create the commits on the master branch. Then we create a switch to the main branch in the both. Okay, so just to merge them properly. I think this is good. We should merge them. Let's merge. Okay. Okay, so it suggests me to go to change by myself. Okay, so I think I need to go to my branches, change the default. Okay. The main branch. How can I set it to default? Okay. It actually so we should have two repo, one with my username, one with username.github.io. So they kind of got some mix. Okay, apologize for this. Let me see how we can resolve it. Repository settings and the branches. Syntax. No. Actions. Not here. Okay. Under branches, change the default branch. But I do not see anything here. Let's see. Okay. How to change the default branch? Okay, let's do this. I think the fastest way is to, okay, we just go here and we delete this repo. Let me see. Setting. Can we delete this repository? Yeah. Okay, let's redo it, right? We need to have one as this for our home page. No, sorry. Need to change it to learn by doing. Okay, like this. And then going to create another one. Okay, with only my username. This one will be purely used to improve the layout of our page. Okay, so I just say I recreated to branch to repo one as okay, the other as the github.io. Please implement the commits for the first one. Add engaging home page info. The second one, add engaging personal website. Okay, let's see how it will process everything. Yeah, now I think we are in the right place. Okay, now it's created this folder to represent our repository. Okay. Let's see, whenever we see this sign here, like M is modified and U is unchecked, you can see the status of different file being modified, being checked, and so on. And now let's go to implement everything. Okay, so sometimes if it cannot access the repo, it will get my token and execute the commands. Okay. Let's check. Okay, not this one yet. Oh, okay. Now I think we have learned by doing with Steven test. Already have this page updated. Wow, impressive. And you can see actually the status, the layout. If you check my current GitHub page of my main account, you can see this has some unique characteristic. Like the description, like you see this flashing title, everything seems perfect. Okay, and also the highlight, featured project, and also the trophies. Yeah, I like it. It's very clear, right? And now let's continue. It's getting some additional change. I think it's about the layout of personal page. Okay, then it's this one. It's 404. I think we need to still to wait some files to be added, of course, because previous one was in conflict. I recreated the two repository. Okay, there is an internal error. Let's try again. No, it's not Okay. It says it's already done it. Let's try. If the files already inside. No. Okay. I'm going to say in repo there are no files. Let's see. Yeah, it says successful. Let's try. Yeah, we have it. So it also created a very engaging README file. You can see the different details. Looks good. Okay. And let's just check our page. I think we're going to need some time. You see, update pending. Usually we need to wait. Okay, deployment. Okay, maybe ready. Okay, it's very beautiful, right? You see, hi, I'm Steven. And also we see this flashing sign to show some keywords. We have the GitHub. Let's try this link. Okay, it's perfect. We have LinkedIn. Of course, this is a placeholder. Yeah, currently I think it's directed to our home page. Yes. Okay. Also, what's this one? Never used it before. Anyway, let's come down. About me, passionate about programming. Okay, based on the information it has and the commands I gave, I think this is accurate description of me. Also, you can see the languages, frameworks. Okay, there are some assumptions, but in general, they are good. Okay. To be honest, I do not know all the frameworks, but in the future, maybe I will get to know all of them. You can see here is a chatbot. Okay, there is no picture. Of course, we can improve this part. Image generator. This is a new project coming soon. Yeah, very nicely put, although the link does not work. Smart task tracker, task manager. Okay. Seems plausible, right? Latest blog. Getting started with Olama, building modern web apps, development tips, and so on. Email me and LinkedIn. Wow, this is really impressive. I think from this demo I show you, I'm going to go back and improve also my personal GitHub page, the main page of my YouTube channel. So just a quick wrap up of this tutorial. You see here are 3 repositories we made with Windsurf IDE. It is very quick. It is a very efficient agentic workflow. First we build an app and put it in GitHub, and we have a very engaging README file, very good and very detailed. Then we have this personal page improvement. So with this repo, whenever we go to our GitHub page, we see this very beautiful design. Okay. Then we have another repo created to showcase our personal page, because the personal page is also a very important way for the others to get to know the developer, right? So you see, first of all, inside of this repo, we have this very nicely designed README file. And whenever we go to this personal page. We can see in general it is layout very good. We can see home, about, projects, blog, contacts. And we can also change the color, right? This is very, very impressive. Of course, there are some like this one, right? When we change the color, some of the font, some of the characters are not rendered well. We might need to further debug. Just insert your prompt here and let it work, and accept the changes and just push the results to GitHub again. So, okay, I think we got everything ready to go, and we have a very nice UI for everything. We can keep on developing, right? So one thing I want to mention before we end this video is that whenever you use this tool, it's automatically handling all the tasks. But always be cautious when you develop something very seriously, especially when you accept the changes. Be sure you understand the implications, right? This demo is very quick. I do not check everything, but when you actually, for example, you check this application, you need to understand how it works to make sure it does not have some bugs, potential issues in the future, and also safety concerns and so on. Yeah, so that's all I want to say. And I wish you like this tutorial. If you have any question, feel free to leave a comment. If you like my video, share it, give it a like. If you like my channel, please subscribe. And there are more contents on the way, and I wish you enjoy it and have a very rewarding experience watching my videos. So thank you again, and see you next time. Bye bye.